Just about ready to get underway here in West Hartford, Connecticut. Hall versus Wethersfield varsity baseball next on WHCI. There isn't much wind here. I'm here calling the play-by-play. It's Anthony Altamirano here for WHCI. And here's the first pitch of the game. This one is swung on and hit deep to center field. Back at the track, hits the wall. Center fielder throws it in. Runners rounding second, headed for third. Throw in to third. And he's in there for a leadoff triple. What a way to start for Wethersfield. I mean, before we could even get second pitch in, we get first pitch swinging. You don't see that a lot in the majors, but here at the high school level, he's jumping right on that opportunity. Pitcher's getting set. And the pitch, taken there for a strike. Well, for Hall, they started their season with a loss 5-0 in their last game out. But here at their home opener, they look to make things different. We'll find out, obviously, next. Here's the pitch. This one is popped up, foul territory, going back, and unable to make the play as the right fielder. 0-2 now the count. We talk about how it's their home opener. They'll play next at home against Bristol Eastern Saturday at 10 a.m., assuming no bad weather. Rain on the forecast. Pitcher gets set. The stretch. This one is popped up again, foul territory. Catcher and first baseman on their way. First baseman is able to pick that up for an out, the first of the ball game. So with one away and one on third, and steps in the three-hole hitter. Pitcher sets. Pitch. High for a ball. Hall Titans seeking their first win versus Wethersfield since 2015. They've lost back-to-back games. They've only faced each other twice in the last 9 years, that coming in 2015-16 and 2023 and 24, as this one is popped up behind the backstop and out of play for a foul. This is their first time playing Wethersfield at home since 2016, and they'll look for a win tonight. The stretch. High for a ball. We thank you for joining us again on this chilly Thursday afternoon. 51 degrees and cloudy here in West Hartford. It's springtime in New England. Pitcher sets the stretch. High for a ball. 2-1. Titans set the throw. In there for a strike. Good composure there from the batter. He thought it might have been a little in, but didn't decide to swing. It wasn't his pitch. Gets called a strike. Pitcher sets the 2-2. Low and in. Take his base. Runners on the corners now. One away. Catcher signals to his infield. They'll take a step back. Not taking any chances. They don't want a ball to go through the middle. Runner leads off first. The pitch. Ball. Hall sets. The pitch. Runner goes for second. The throw in. He's called out. Gets tossed out, going for two. And now two away with that runner still on third. With just great reaction time from the catcher there. Pops up quickly from his position there to get the runner very much in time with a clean throw to second. Pitcher sets the throw. It's a high for a ball. 2-1. Pitch. This one is popped up towards third base. Hall is there to make the catch. And Wethersfield strands a runner. So one hit, the leadoff triple, but then nothing much doing. Hall, Wethersfield tied after a half inning. are back for more West Hartford baseball here at the bottom of the first. Tie game, 0-0. As Hall will get their first chance of the 2025 season to bat at home. And Tyler Redden, the leadoff hitter, will start it off for us. The pitch. In there for a strike. On the mound for Wethersfield, Michael Rona, southpaw. The pitch from Rona. This one is grounded to third. The throw to first in time for out number 1. And that brings in the 2-hole hitter, Josh Gertner. Rona and Gertner getting set. Southpaw stretches. That one's high in there for a ball. 1-0. Season Hall had 3 all-CCC players last season. Chase Hannawalt, Owen Ludgate, and Tyler Redden. Among those. So this one is in there low for a ball. Rona sets the pitch. This one is ripped down the third base line, scooped up by the third baseman, the throw to first in time for the second out of the ball game. Third baseman getting his reps in out there. Two great plays from him. All right, well, now stepping in is the 3-hole hitter, Calvin Siaflon. Nay. The pitch. Outside. Rona sets the pitch. High for a ball. Pitch to Siaflon. In there for a strike. Well, Hall's head coach, Nick Sanford from West Hartford, he also played for Hall High School. He's also the local Post 96 Legion teams. Pitch. In there for a strike. Well, Sanford is also a member of the West Hartford Police Department. Is also a high school resource officer here at Hall High School. And here's a stretch from Rona. In there. Struck him out looking. So Hall goes down 1-2-3. We'll be back in the top of the second. You're watching WHCI. Back here in West Hartford, getting set for the second inning. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. The stretch. Swing and a miss for strike two. Hannawalt sets. Time called. And we're back. Play ball. Hannawalt was outside. The righty stretches. Ball in the dirt. 2-1 now. Batter taking a practice swing. And now he's set. Pitch from Hannawalt. It's outside for a ball. 2-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the punch out. Hannawalt's first strikeout of the game. Hannawalt sets the pitch. In there for a strike. The right fielder, Jacob Yanosi. The 6-hole hitter. Here's the pitch to Yanosi. Check swing. He did go, though. That'll be another strike. Hannawalt sets the pitch. No go for a ball. It's the pitch to Yanosi. Swing and a miss. Got him there with another punch out. Hannawalt with back-to-back strikeouts. Well, he's feeling good up there, and you can tell just by the way he's powering his pitches through, and he'll look for his third straight strikeout here. All right, in steps in Mason Everett. The DH. So that one's in there for a strike. Hannawalt sets the pitch. Swing and a miss from Everett. Strike two. And here the umpire will hand him a brand new ball. They're walking slow on this windy day. Batter set, umpire set, and the pitcher set. Here we go. Hannawalt, the 0-2. Check swing, got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Eagles in strikeout fashion. Hannawalt, 3 straight Ks. We go to the bottom half of the second. You're watching WHCI. Back in the bottom of the second. This one is swung on and hit into shallow right field. C is there to field it, and it is a base hit for Hall. That base hit comes courtesy of Tommy Hussey. The southpaw sets the pitch. It's a bunt attempt. Runner goes. Is it fair? No good. They'll call and foul. One foul. 0-1. Well, it was a great attempt there from Max Hannawalt, pitcher v. pitcher action, but unable to get that ball to roll fair. Rona sets the pitch. Low. Runner thinks about going, but catcher's there, so he won't. Hussey on first, Hannawalt at the plate. Rona with the pitch. Runner goes. Throw is in time. Hussey called out on a close play. Another heads-up play from behind the plate. We've seen it on both sides today, Wethersfield and Hall. So after the failed stolen base attempt, now bases are clear with Hannawalt at the plate. One away. The pitch from Rona. Low and in the dirt. Well, it's always important as a pitcher when you're up to the plate. They don't do it as much in the majors anymore with the universal DH, but it's always important to try to get run support. He'll try to get it here. So the pitch is no good. It's going to be a ball, and that'll walk Hannawalt. He'll make his way to first. So now one away, Hannawalt on first. And Rona sets. A good swing, but nothing to come from it. That's going to be strike one. Matt Panarella, the batter. Rona to Panarella. In there for a strike. 0-2 now. Infielders move back. Rona, the pitch. Throws to first. Instead, doesn't get Hannawalt. Runner gets back in time safely. Rona sets. Hannawalt leads off first. The pitch. This one is swung on, grounded to short. Bobbles it a little bit. The throw to two for the force. But no throw to first. So get the force at two. Fumbled a little bit on that play, so not good enough to get the double play with the wheels. So now two away with one on for the Titans. Rona sets the pitch. In there for a strike. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Pinarella at first, the pitch. This is a ground ball hit to third. The throw to first. In time for the third out. So no run score as we go to the top of the third. Still scoreless here in West Hartford. You're watching WHCI. Back here in the third inning, still scoreless here in this chilly West Hartford evening. Hannawalt sets the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. Still looking for our first score of the game on either side. It's the pitch. Too high, 1-1. The pitch to Ehrlich. This one is chopped. Right-hand side, left-hand side, excuse me, to third base. The throw to first hits the bag. First baseman unable to pick it up. So Ehrlich gets a little lucky there with a close play at first. Now Wethersfield has one runner on. With Zach Melillo, their 9-hole hitter, coming up to bat. Hannawalt sets, checks the runner behind him. The stretch. This one is hit through the middle to left field for a base hit. So the 8- and 9-hole hitters make themselves known and get on base. So now 2 on with nobody out, and then steps in the leadoff hitter, Cam Rickey. Two runners on, nobody out. Hannawalt sets. Checks his runners. The stretch, the pitch. This one is hit sky high into foul territory and out of bounds. So a foul ball, be a strike. Hannawalt. He sets. Stretch the pitch. It's outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner from second leading off. With a big lead there, you might think about going. The pitch from Hannawalt. This one is chopped directly behind home plate for a foul. 1-2 now. Hannawalt looking for his 4th strikeout of the game. Can he get it here? Runner's leading off. He throws. Swung on and hit deep into right field towards foul territory past the 315 mark for a foul ball, a long one at that. That one came towards our direction, actually. A little bit scary times out here on the baseball field. Don't want to get hit by a ball. I've got my glove ready. Hanawalt's got his pitch ready. He sets. The throw. And the dirt. Anybody going? No. Catcher with a nice block there. Nothing doing. Wethersfield in a prime opportunity to score the first run of the game. Will they look to get it done here? Hanawalt looking to make that not a possibility. He stretches the pitch. Got him with a powerful swing. Fourth punch out of the game for Max Hanawalt. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you could hear that on my mic, but I heard it all the way from the outfield. That was a loud clap of the glove. That was some heat coming from Hanawalt on his fourth strikeout of this game. Pitch. This one is ripped into the outfield. Center fielder is there, tosses it in. Runner rounding third. No, he goes back. The throw in. He's out. Now we're stuck in a pickle here. Catcher slides in. Does he get him in time? Oh, he doesn't. What a sliding dive from the catcher to try to get him out of that pickle. But called safe. Meanwhile, runner from first advances to second. They do get that first out, though. So now 2 away. Nobody scores. And now runner on second and third. So Ehrlich's out. Melillo on third. Riggy on second. Bagdasarian up to bat. This one is outside for a ball. Hanawalt sets the pitch. This one is fouled, tipped back behind the plate. 1-1 to Bagdasarian. Hanawalt looking to get out of this jam. The throw. This one is ripped into left field. Right to the left fielder is there to make the catch. The third out, preventing a runner from scoring. So Hanawalt gets out of a jam as the Titans keep Wethersfield scoreless. You're watching WHCI. We'll go to the fourth. All right, back for action here in the fourth. Still scoreless here in this chilly afternoon in West Hartford. Rona stretches. Allen's in there, first strike. Josh Mabe at the plate for the Titans. The pitch. That one's high. 1-1. Well, it's a real pitcher's duel today. Rona and Hannawalt. As Rona throws a ball, 2-1 now. Both pitchers able to keep the teams scoreless, at least through 3 complete innings. The pitch. That one's a good cut, but it's swung on and missed for the second strike. To 2. Cut on and missed for a strikeout. First out of the inning. Run a second strikeout of the game. Rona sets. That one's inside for a ball. 1-0. Another ball, 2-0. The 2-0. The 2-0 now turns into a 3-0. The 3-0 from Rona. That is a 4-pitch walk. So Hall gets one on here in the 4th. Burke Reynolds on first. Infield backs up. They don't want anything to get by them. Throw on first, checking on Reynolds. Nothing doing, though. Rona sets. Checks Reynolds on first, the throw. In there for a strike. 0-1 now. The pitch. One's outside for a ball. Reynolds on first. Redden at the plate. Rona sets. The pitch. Oh, that one actually hits Redden, so he'll take his base. Hope he's all right. Looks all right. He's walking it off. So now runners on first and second, 1 away. As now Hall has a great opportunity to score here in the 4th. Still scoreless through 3 and about 2/4 of an inning. Prime opportunity here for the Titans. Runners lead off. Rona sets. Southpaw throws. This one is hit, belted deep into left center field. Both outfielders going for it. Caught by the center fielder. The throw in. No runners advance. But great contact there. And now 2 away. So now a ground ball will be forced at any base. And that's kind of where Wethersfield wants to be right now. Hall looking to get a run on the board. A runner sets. The pitch. High for a ball. 1-0. Two men on, two away. Pitch. This one is swung on and missed. 1-1 now. We talked about their all-CCC players last year, but they had one all-state player last season, Chase Hannawalt, for the Titans. It's their lone all-state player. Time is called. Batter's calling time. And after the reset, everybody's ready. Rona sets. The southpaw dishes. This one is ripped into left field, but foul. Just a little early on that swing. Rona sets. The toss. This one is hit hard, grounded. Third baseman throws to first in time for the out. So through 3.5 innings, we are still scoreless. We go to the bottom half of the fourth. Your score 0-all here in West Hartford. Back here in the fourth. Hall getting set. That one's low. 1-1. Hannawalt back on the mound. He's got 4 strikeouts so far this game. Hannawalt stretch. One's low for a ball. 2-1 now. Hall looking to pick up a win today. Hannawalt This one is ripped into left field. Left fielder is there. Catches it for the first out. No troubles there. Sun is not too much of a factor today. It's pretty cloudy here in West Hartford. A cool 53 degrees and tons of wind, let me tell you. So we hope you're watching WHCI safely in the comfort of your own home, maybe with a heater on. Hannawalt sets the pitch. Oh, a good swing there, but Hannawalt's speed on that fastball is too much. Strike one. Hannawalt sets the toss. Another good cut there, but another miss. 0-2 now. Well, today we've seen Hannawalt throw with power, and that's something of a good sign for today's game. See pitches again. This one is fouled off behind him. And you could really hear the clap of the leather glove, and that's how you really know that the catcher is hurting. But he loves it, though. It's in the strike zone. That's all that matters. Hannawalt sets the pitch. This one is ripped to the second baseman, just gets past him. Right fielder picks it up. It'll be a base hit. So now 1 on with 1 away for the Eagles. Hannawalt gets set. And he steps off. Batter's now ready. Hannawalt checks the runner on first. Pitch. Inside for a ball. We were talking about Sanford earlier. He's the head coach of the Titans. He also played college baseball D1 at UMass. He's also a member of the West Hartford Police Department. So this one is ripped into right center field. It'll get in there for a base hit. This could be extra bases. Lead runners rounding second, headed to third. And that's in there for a double. Lead runners holding at third. So now 2 on for the Eagles. Hannawalt gets set. The stretch. That one's high for a ball. We talked about his power. He's working on his control. And if he gets there, he's going to be a very lethal pitcher in this league. He stretches. Pitch. This one is ripped into left field. Runner from third scores. We have our first score of the game on an RBI single. Now runners on the corners as the Eagles take the lead in the fourth. So good job getting the ball in there quickly from the Titans, as only one gets to score. That now new lead runner gets held off at third on that RBI single. Hannawalt gets set. Checks his runners. The pitch. It's outside for a ball. Well, it's very important, especially at this level, to keep your composure in a situation like so. And you're going to see here if Hannawalt is able to, obviously, just it's all about taking a breath and kind of understanding the situation and containing as the pitch is in there for a strike. And that's what coaches really teach, you know, as they go on to their collegiate levels or their further education. It's what they're teaching here. Keep your composure, especially as a pitcher on the mound. The stretch. Bunt attempt goes nowhere, as this one is brought back up before hits the zone, as it'll be a ball. Titans getting set. pitch. Another bunt attempt, but he pulls back. Three-one now the count. Bunt attempt. Runner thought about going. That one is in there for a strike. Full count now. Full count to Ehrlich now. The pitch. Ehrlich swings at a pitch in the dirt, and that is Handelwald's 5th strikeout of the game. Now 2 away with 2 on. Those runners are on the corner. And in steps in the number 9 hole hitter, Zach Malillo. Handelwald sets. The pitch to Malillo. Outside for a ball. Handelwald getting set. The pitch. In there for a strike. Well, if you like what you're seeing now, we've got more of it coming all season long. Most home games being broadcast live right here on WHCI. As here's the pitch. One's outside for a ball. In fact, you can catch us Saturday, weather permitting, again at 10 a.m. We'll be here. I'll be here calling the game. It's the pitch. That one's high for a ball. We also ask while you're here to kindly subscribe, like, and share it. Always helps out the local community. The pitch. A good cut there, but nothing going there as it's a strike. Two outs, 2 runners on. Handelwald sets the pitch. Runner goes. This one is popped up. First baseman going for it. Catcher's there, though, to make the catch in foul territory to retire the side. One run comes across to score, the first of the game. Wethersfield takes an early lead here as we head to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 here on WHCI. Back for action here at WHCI. Bottom of the fourth. 1-0. Wethersfield takes the lead as Michael Rona is back out there for a fourth. This is low for a ball. Hussey pops this one up into center field. And there is the center fielder, Hussey, with a fly out. So 1 away now here in the bottom, the fourth. Here's the pitch. Oh, almost hits him. It does hit him. Excuse me. He'll take his base. It's Max Hannawalt. So Hannawalt gets struck by the ball, and so he'll take his base. Time called because the ball landed in the right field. Now the ball is off the field, so we're back in play. Rona sets. This one is ripped into left field. A very well hit ball headed towards the back. Able to catch it while turning, and that is a long out number 2. Max Pinarella with a nice hit there, but unfortunately was able to get scooped up there by the left fielder. Rona sets. The pitch. Low and inside. Not good enough for the runner to go. Hannawalt stays. Carter Ivins at the plate. That one's in there for a strike. Kind of a little inside, but it was just enough for the umpire to get what he wanted in a strike zone. Hannawalt leads at first. 2 outs. Pitch to Ivins was a ball. Rona eyes him down. Hannawalt leads at first. He's outside again. Titans looking to get on the board. Pitch. Oh, called strike, but he thought it was a ball. He looked like he was ready to take his base, but umpire got him, so. Rona sets, pitch. Runner goes. This one is flown out into left field. Shortstop is unable to get it as we have runners on the corner now. After that base hit. You saw the shortstop from Wethersfield try to go and make the effort to get that play out in shallow left field, but he's unable to make the play, and thus the runner, Max Hannawalt, able to go from first to third and now puts Hall in a position to score their first run of the game. So we're going to have a pitcher's meeting. Well, mound visit. Be back in a moment. You're watching WHCI. Back after the mound visit here. 2 away, 2 on for the Titans. Rona steps off. Run from first and third, leading off. Rona sets. He steps off again. He's waiting for that runner to jump on him. Rona sets the pitch. It's a good cut there. Swung on and missed, though, for strike 1. Rona sets, and he steps off again. Rona sets. The pitch. This one is cut on and missed. 0-2 now. Rona checks his runners. Pitch. And it's a called third strike. He thought it was a little bit around lower by the knees, but called third strike. Rona gets out of the jam. That's 4 innings through. We're still sitting at the same score, 1-0 Wethersfield. Back here, top of the 5th inning, 1-0 Wethersfield leads. The pitch from Manuel. It's low for a ball. Hanawalt tosses. Two 2-0 now. Jacob Yanesi, the right fielder. This one is ripped and hit right to right field. It'll get fair. Yanesi goes for two, rounds first. The throw in time prevents the runner from going to third. Yanesi with a leadoff double. Lou Sauer taking over for Max Hanawalt on the mound. Sauer in there for a strike. Mason Everett, the DH. Yanesi on second. Looks like he was almost thinking about going there, but Sauer eyed him down. Sauer sets. The pitch. Runner goes, throw third. Not in time. Yanesi picks up a stolen bag. So now runner on third. Nobody out. Sauer sets. The pitch. Oh, swung on in the dirt. Drop third strike. The throw to first in time to get out Everett. So the swing of the drop third strike, obviously, the routine throw to first was easy. That's out number one. Yanesi didn't push, so still sitting there on third. Pitch from Sauer in the dirt. Yanesi doesn't go. 1-0 now to Michael Ehrlich, 8-hole hitter. And the first baseman for Wethersfield. Pitch. Swung on again at another low ball. He's gotten a couple of those this inning. Sauer is going to go for the reset. Pitch from Sauer in the dirt. Catcher's there, though. Yanesi doesn't go. Wind is picking up here on this chilly afternoon here in West Hartford. Sauer a little stretch. Now 49 here. The pitch from Sauer. Called a ball. Sauer sets, checks his runner on third. The stretch, the pitch. And outside for a ball 4. So now Ehrlich takes his bag. Now puts runners on the corners. That'll bring in Zach Malillo. Left fielder. There's a mound visit for the Titans. Take this opportunity to let you know if you like what you see again, consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and follow us along all season long. We'll be here home games for Hall coverage, and I'll be here. So if you like what you're hearing, I'll be here. Be here Saturday, weather permitting, 10 a.m. Bristol Eastern versus Hall Titans. Umpire's going to go check on them. It's cold weather, so pitcher needs to stay warm. Of course, times like this, you figure hand warmers are in the dugout, such mitts, something to keep those arms going when you're not pitching in between these innings and these chilly April days. Here's Sauer. Pitch. It's outside for a ball. Wethersfield looking to extend a lead. Sauer, the pitch. In there for a strike. A heater. Right down Main Street. Pitch. Runner goes. The bunt attempt. Foul. Well, the runners split, both of them, on that bunt attempt, and nothing doing as it went foul. The pitch to Melillo. Nothing doing. Ball. Sauer checks his runners. He sets the pitch. This one is fouled, but a big cut there from Melillo. He's waiting for the fences. Just wasn't able to make contact with it. Put a lot of power in that swing. Sauer checks his runner on first, gets him jumping back. Sauer sets the pitch. Outside for a ball. Runners on first and third. Runner goes to second. Catcher unable to pick it back up. And a ball four anyway, so it didn't even matter. So now bases are juiced for the Eagles. Sauer's looking to get out of the jam. As we go back to the top of the order, Cam Riggy. Sauer sets the pitch. Outside for a ball. Bases are loaded with one out. The pitch. Low again, 2-0. Riggy with a prime RBI opportunity here. Sauer sets. In there for a strike. pitch from Sauer. This one is ripped into center field. And it'll get down. It'll bring home 1, maybe 2. Runners rounding second. That is home. That'll bring in 3. It's a 3 RBI double. Now 4-0 Wethersfield. Cam Riggy with a 3 RBI double. And now stepping in is Max Hoon, the center fielder. And there for a strike. The pitch from Sauer. This one is ripped into center field. Fielder's there. It's caught, and he's out. Runner doesn't go, though. Wasn't deep enough for the sac fly, at least in the runner's eyes. It was definitely deep enough to go for third base, but he stayed put, and 2 are away now after the fly out from Hoon. Sauer looking to get out of this inning. It's in there with a strike. Justin Bagdasarian at the plate. The pitch. Outside for a ball. Sauer checks his runner, the pitch. Check swing, but strike anyway. Sauer sets. Pitch to Bagdasarian. And it's in there for a punch out. So Sauer gets out of it, but not before 3 runs come across to score on the RBI double, the 3 RBI double. Wethersfield extends their lead. It's now 4-0. You're watching WHCI. Now we're back from our action here from West Hartford. Hall Titans taking on the Wethersfield Eagles. Burke Reynolds up to bat for the Titans. Michael Rona still out on the mound for Wethersfield. Pitch. Ball. One and out. Pitch. This one is chopped to third, down the line, but foul. Titans looking to get on the board here. The pitch to Reynolds. Reynolds flies this one up in foul territory and out of bounds near the stands. 1-1 now as the crowd jumps out of the way. They've all got their blankets on. It's freezing here in West Hartford, I think it's safe to say. Again, we hope you're watching from home. We've got you covered here. We'll sit out in the cold for you here at WHCI. The pitch to Reynolds. Shortstop's got it. Throw to first. Safe. He beats the throw. Reynolds with a speed. Able to beat out that throw on a routine ground ball, but when you're that fast, is it really routine? You always got to be careful of the speedy guys. He's now on base, and what should have been an easy out for Wethersfield. Good thing for the Titans. He's on now. Might look to steal. Rona sets the pitch. In there for a strike. Rona sets the pitch. Outside for a ball. At the plate for Hall, Tyler Redden, leadoff hitter. Rona the pitch to Redden. Nothing doing. Tyler Redden, he's an all-CCC player last season for the Titans. Pitch. Low for a ball. Well, he throws right and he bats right. He's the catcher. He's a senior here at Hall. He's also committed to play D1 baseball at Stonehill in Easton, Massachusetts next season. Pitch to Redden. Swings and misses. Part of a long list of alumni that have played collegiate baseball. And from Hall, as this one is flown out, left field foul territory, and it'll end up going out. Foul ball. Just past the fence near the road. That was a long foul ball. Pitch. Got him swinging there for a strikeout. So Redding goes down on strikes. Still a runner on here with one away. Rona sets the pitch. High for a ball. Josh Gertner, the batter. Rona the pitch. In there for a strike. Rona sets. Gertner, the Nothing though in there. Was in there for a strike. So 2 strikes to Gardner. Rona sets the pitch. Outside for a ball. Wind's picking up here. That might have a factor in some of these fly balls. Might carry them a little bit. Pitch. The heat, but it's just missed. It's a ball. Tried to get him there with the high heat. Rona setting for the 2-2. Almost goes, but he doesn't. Excuse me, the 3-2. It's a walk now, as it's fourth. So now 2 runners on following the walk. Gardner on first, Reynolds on second, and we are going to be taking a mound visit here. We'll be right back. You're watching WHCI. And we're back. New pitcher on the mound for Wethersfield, Mirabelli. Takes the mound. Michael Rona out. And there for a strike. First pitch of the ball game for Mirabelli. Mirabelli the stretch. This one is ripped past the shortstop and through the middle for a base hit. Runner thought about going, but he's going to take his time. And it'll be a base hit. Nobody goes past where they advance. So now the bases are completely juiced for the Hall Titans. After a nice base hit there from Calvin Cianflone. Mirabelli sets. Catcher's ready. The pitch. The good cut there from Hussey, but misses that, so it'll be a strike. Tommy Hussey up there. The plate for Hall. Mirabelli the pitch. In the dirt. 1-1 now. If you're just joining us, we got a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Mirabelli for Wethersfield. So the Eagles lead 4-0 here in the fifth. The pitch is inside for a ball. 2-1 now to Tommy Hussey. Rona completes his day with no runs allowed. Mirabelli the pitch. In there for a strike. Shortstop and second baseman ready for anything to come up the middle. Bases are juiced here in the fifth. Mirabelli the 3-2. Fouled off, out of bounds. Hussey looking for some ribbies to put on the board for Hall. Mirabelli checks his runners. The pitch. And there for a ball. 3-2. Full count. Both teams cheering their players on here. And Tommy Hussey calls time. Well, the stakes don't get any higher than this in a game so close. It's bases loaded with a opportunity to open this game up in a full count. Pitch from Mirabelli. And he walks home a run. So Hall gets on the board after the walk. Now, bases remain loaded with another opportunity to score and only trailing by 3 now. Bases loaded, 1 away. Pitch. Hits the dirt. Ball 1. Max Hannawalt steps in at the plate for Hall. Mirabelli, the stretch. Hannawalt pops this one back behind the plate. And the backstop for a foul. 1-1 now. Bases loaded, 1 away here. Mirabelli the pitch. This one is ripped into center field. Going back, and it is fair. Rounding first and headed to second. Hannah Walt. Now the third runner is going. We are tied. Max Hannah Walt with a 3 RBI double. Capitalizing on the opportunity in full effect. Max Hannawalt, a 3 RBI double, and we're starting over 4-all. Catcher comes up to Mirabelli and gives him a little talk. And so with one away, Hannawalt is now on second in scoring position as the Titans look to take a lead here at their home opener. The pitch, outside for a ball. Hannawalt on second. Mirabelli checks him. The pitch. Nothing doing. 2-0. Matt Panarella, the batter. Pitch to Panarella is now 3-0. Well, do you give him the green light on 3-0? We're about to find out here. I think you give him the green light in this opportunity. The pitch. Oh, he doesn't swing, and as he shouldn't. He gets a 4-pitch walk, and now runners on first and second. One away. And it's another mound visit. And that'll do it for Mirabelli. Mirabelli comes out of the game, and we're going to have a pitching change. Stay tuned. You're watching WHCI Titans versus Eagles. And we're back here after the new pitcher takes the mound. It's Cooper Forelli. He's playing center field. Now he's pitching. Story of high school baseball. Carter Ivins will take a strike, and that is his first opponent of the new pitcher. Well, for those just joining us, this has been an electric inning as the pitch is low for a ball. We're able to see some more runs scored, and it's now a tie game. We're starting over. And we really do thank you for tuning in. Anthony Altamirano on the play-by-play here for the Hall Titans versus Wethersfield Eagles. The pitch. This one is ripped to third. The dive. Unable to get it. It gets into the outfield, and that'll be a base hit. Ivins gets on base, and he juices the bases back up in doing so. Hall with another opportunity to score. And they're hoping to take the lead this time. Sahanawalt on third. Ivins on first. Benarella on second. Forelli the pitch. And there for a strike. Josh Gertner up at the plate. The pitch. This one is ripped. Watch out there, coach. First base coach has to duck out of the way as this one is ripped on the right field line and out of play. Gertner with the bases loaded. Forelli sets the pitch. A good eye there from Gertner. The pitch. Low for a ball. Forelli sets the pitch. And it's in the dirt. That's the third ball. Gardner with a chance here to take the lead. The pitch. Ball four walks in the leading run, and now Hall leads by one. So Gertner picks up the walk, getting Hanawalt across the plate. Panorella now moves to third, and Ivins is on second. Titans still a prime opportunity here to score some more runs and get some insurance. Forelli the pitch, low. Ball one. Forelli sets. And he'll step off. Well, at the plate for Hall is Burke Reynolds. Forelli Thought he saw something going there from Ivins. Doesn't. And we're going to have a small mound visit here from the coach. Again, a friendly reminder that we are here for most home games all season long. I'll be here calling the games. We'll be live 10 a.m. this Saturday, Bristol Eastern, assuming we don't get rained out. That'll be Hall versus Bristol Eastern here in West Hartford. You know where to go. Same place, WHCI YouTube. Forelli the pitch. It's low for a ball. Baseball works funny sometimes, is leading by 4, and now Hall's back in the game. So that one's in there for a strike, and you know that's why they tell you to never give up. So now Hall's leading 5-4, and you just never know what can happen on the baseball diamond. The pitch from Forelli. That one bobbles. Running home is Panarella. He'll score. Everybody advances. Now a 2-run lead for the Titans. Panarella scores. Ivins moves to third. Gertner moves to second. Leaving first base now vacant. Forelli sets. The pitch. This one is ripped down a third base line. The throw to first, off target. And some commotion going on as he's called out. He was able to tag him, but it was an off-target throw. He was able to stick with it and make the catch. Off balance, that is, and then he was able to tag out the runner at first. In the meantime, the runners stay put. And now 2 are away with both runners in scoring position. As Hall looks to extend this lead and this run that they've got going on in the 5th. Forelli pitch it in the dirt. One and 0. That one hits the dirt. Going home is Ivins. And he slides in safe. Gertner moves up to third. They lead by 3 now. Pitch from Forelli. In there for a strike. Tyler Red in the batter. The pitch. Rips this one to short. Bobbles it. He can't keep it. It's an RBI single. Can't stick with it. And now the lead is 4. So the rally continues as Gertner is in to score, and now the man on first, so 2-way. Hall's looking to keep this thing they've got going. Forelli the pitch, in there for a strike. Ball in the dirt, nothing doing though at first. Tyler Redden on first. Gardner back up to bat. The pitch. High. Forelli sets. The pitch. This one is ripped. Watch out, coach. And again, ripped by the first base coach. Ducks out of the way again, and souvenir for the fans. So after the foul ball, Forelli sets. The pitch. Runner goes. Called a ball. He's in there. Safe. Redden picks up some stolen bag. So now Redden in scoring position. Gardner at the plate. Redden thought about going again, and he's going to go. It's a pass ball. Redden thought he was going to go. Gardner out at first. So now runners on the corner after that. And Hall's got a good thing going here in the fifth. As we have another mound visit. This is a good time to remind you that, yes, this is still the fifth inning. We have seen 8 runs come across to score as Hall breaks out of a 4-0 deficit to take a 4-run lead. Take a quick break while the mound visit goes on. So we're going to have a new pitcher. We'll be right back. You're watching WHCI.
One, yep.
Lagouche on the mound, the new pitcher for Wethersfield. And the first batter he faces, he beams him. It's Calvin Ciaflone taking his base, and the bases are juiced yet again. Runners on first, second, and third with 2 away. The pitch. This one is ripped down the third base line. Into the outfield. The throw in. And another run scores. That's an RBI single, a 9-run inning from the Hall Titans. The bats are alive here in the 5th. What a home opener so far. Pitch. Inside for a ball. Lagoche sets. The pitch. In there for a strike. The 1-1. Lagoche sets. The pitch. This one is ripped. Right to the second baseman. He bobbles it, though. That's an infield single and an RBI single at that. The 10th run comes across to score. Max Hannawalt picks up another RBI. And Lagoche gets it in there for a strike as Matt Panarella steps up to the plate. Once again, we've batted around a couple times now. Lagoche, the pitch. It's a ball. Bases remain loaded. Well, I think the story of this game, when it's all said and done, is going to be the 5th inning. I just have a feeling. Lagoche, the pitch. Oh, and it hits him. So after the hit by pitch, another run comes across the plate to score. And that brings the run total this inning to 11, as it's 11-4 now. Panarella hit. I think that's his second time getting hit, too. He's going to have to ice that when he gets home, although it's really cold, so I'm not sure he's going to want to ice it. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Pitch, Lagoche. In there for a strike. Carter Ivins now at the plate. Lagoche checks his runners. The 1-1. A big swing there from Ivins. Strike 2. Wethersfield looking to get out of this absolutely dreadful inning for themselves. Right here is 2 strikes now, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Titans looking to keep it going, though. Here's the pitch. This one is chopped. Fair ball. Gets the force at home. Said, I'll just take it myself. So that'll end the inning, but not before an absolute storm of runs come across for Hall. 11 runs here in the 5th. We go to the 6th. It's now 11-4. Back here in the 6th. It's in there for a strike. If you're just joining us, Hall scored 11 runs in the 5th inning and overtook Wethersfield for the lead as this one is flown right center field. Right fielder is there with an absolutely amazing running catch. Beautiful flying catch from Hall. One away now for the Eagles. So that one's in there for a ball. The pitch. This one is hit into right field again. And he's there again for another fly out. Back-to-back flyouts to start the 6th. Carter Ivins on the mound now for Hall. That pitching change in between innings. And the pitch. In there for a ball. Cam Riggy back out there. The leadoff hitter for Wethersfield. The pitch to Riggy. In there for a strike. 1-1. Ivins, the pitch. In there for a strike. And the JV team behind me is loving it. Cheering on their fellow classmates. Ivins, the pitch. That one's a pass ball. 2-2. Two away here, nobody on. Ivins looking to make quick work of the Eagles. The stretch. This one is swung on. A chopped foul behind home plate. Ivins sets. Riggy ready. The pitch. Riggy swings this one down the first base line, but foul. Panarello picked that up. Toss it back to Ivins. As those guys get set, talk about how important it was for Hall's bats to come alive in the last inning, and now even more important that their pitching and defense contains this lead that they've built so hard. So that one's called a ball. 3-2 now. It's a full count. 2 away. Ivins, the stretch. This one is ripped. Foul again. 3 fouls this at bat. Working on our 8th pitch. Ivins, the stretch. On call, ball 4. And so he will take first base. So after the back-to-back flyouts, Wethersfield picks up a walk. And that'll bring in Max Hoon. That's a pass ball. Riggy will jog his way over to second base, pick up a stolen bag while he's there. So now Riggy on second, Hoon at the plate. 2 away here. With a runner in scoring position. Ivins, the pitch. This one is ripped. Foul. Ivan sets. The pitch. It's inside for a ball. Ivans. Oh, and it's a balk. Thought he was going to go for that, but he ended up holding back, and it's a balk, so instant ball. Runner advances. Riggy now on third and throws another ball in the dirt. Ivans the pitch. Riggy rips this one, but foul. Excuse me, Hoon. Riggy's at third. Hoon rips it towards Riggy. That one's in there for a strike. Strikes out Hoon, strands that runner at third. And after scoring 11 runs in the bottom of the fifth, Hall has Wethersfield putting up a 0 in the top of the sixth. We head to the bottom of the sixth, 11 for Hall. Back with it, Lagos pitches it in there for a strike here in the bottom of the sixth. As Josh Mabe steps up to the plate. Lagos still out there for Wethersfield. The fifth pitcher they've used. The pitch. It's in there for strike two. Lagos gets set. Mabe ready to receive the ball. The stretch. This one is sliced foul. Back behind the backstop. and out of play. Lagoche sets. The pitch is out there. Ball. Lagoche sets. It's a ball. Mabe, the batter. The pitch. Mabe slices it foul again. Well, we talk about the alumni that the Titans have. It's a long list of alumni, but most recently, the Chase Hannawalt and Mason Herbert from the 2024 team, both playing collegiate baseball. Lagoche, the pitch. That one's in there for a ball. Also notable on that alumni list, Joe Dooley went to the University of Hartford. He's from the class of 2022, and my great friend and Hartford Yard Goods broadcaster, Jeff Dooley. Very much related. That one's in there for strike 3. Mabe goes down on strikes. It's a ball. Burke Reynolds at the plate. Hall. Here's a pitch from Lagoche. Oh, almost gets him. It's another ball. I tell you, from experience, this is the last thing you want is to get hit, especially in this type of weather, early April or March and late October, as he almost gets hit again there for a ball. Just getting that high heat or any type of heat hitting you is no fun, and it leaves a stinging feeling here in the cold weather. 47 degrees currently in West Hartford. The pitch. Ball 4. They'll take his base, Burke Reynolds. That's Burke. Take his bag for the Titans. And now stepping in is Tyler Redden. The pitch. Oh, almost swung out of his shoes there, and he's okay. I think he might have hit that off of his leg. It's never good. He'll take a moment to make sure he's okay. Redden, a collegiate baseball commit for D1 Stonehill course, and today's leadoff hitter for the Titans in their home opener. Lagoche sets. The pitch. This one is ripped right to the third baseman. The throw to first is in time for the out. A good swing there, but unfortunately directly to the third baseman, and he's able to throw to first in time to get that out, and second out of the inning. But in the meantime, the runner advances to second and now puts it in scoring position for the Titans. Lagoche set down low for a ball. and Josh Gertner. And for the Titans at the plate, looking to bring in that run at second. Lagos takes a peek. The stretch. That's in the dirt. Runner goes to third. He'll make it there in plenty of time. Pick up a stolen bag on the pass ball. So now a runner on third with 2 away. Lagos sets. The pitch. Down low for a ball. Titans are much more patient now than they were earlier in the game, and it's paying off for them. They're taking good looks and good cuts. And it worked out especially in that 11-run 5th inning. The pitch from Lagos. It's in there for a strike. Titans looking for their first win versus the Eagles since 2015. The pitch. That one is tipped foul, or the cling of the bat. They've lost back-to-back games versus Wethersfield. And this is their first home matchup against them since 2016. They've only played them twice in the last 9 years, if you can believe it. These two teams don't match up often, but when they do, runs are scored. The pitch. This one is ripped. Shortstop's there, pick it up, throws to first in time for the out. So that'll end the inning. No runs come across to score. Hall leads 11-4. We head to the 7th inning. It's stretch time in West Hartford. That's in there for a strike as we're back here in the 7th inning. 11-4 the score here in West Hartford. So the Hall Titans taking a big lead there as it's 1-1 now. They take a big lead in their home opener, the 2025 season. This one is popped up. Third base side. Third baseman is there to make the catch. Justin Bagdasarian comes and falls out with that pop out. And next is Cooper Forelli. He pitched a couple times this game. Just takes a cut, swing and a miss. Ivins the pitch. Down low for a ball. And it is Carter Ivins still out there on the mound. For the Titans, the pitch. In there for a strike. And the bench shouting, "We love you, Carter." The vibes are high from the Titans. The pitch. This one is smoked. Shortstop is there. The throw to first in time to pick up the second out. So now 2 away with nobody on here in the top of the 7th. And in steps in is Jack Tenney, 5-hole hitter. They look to try to get something going here for the Eagles. Ivins, the stretch. It's a ball. 1-0 now to Tenney. The pitch. It's a good cut there, but swings and misses for strike 2. Two away, 2 strikes. The pitch. Down low for a ball. 1-2 now. The count to Tenney. Ivins, the pitch. This one is ripped into center field. Going back is the center fielder. Makes the grab on the run. That is the 3rd out and the final out of the inning. And with that, Hall picks up the win. An 11-run 5th inning was definitely the part in this one, the deciding de facto, if you will. 11-4, your final score. West Hartford, we're live right now as Hall picks up a W in their home opener. With that, they snap back-to-back losses versus Wethersfield, and they also pick up their first win versus the Eagles since 2015. And as well, their first of the season, moving to now 1-1. You've been watching WHCI. This is Anthony Altamirano on the play-by-play. We thank you for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. We'll be here Saturday versus Bristol Eastern, 10 a.m., rain and weather impending. Thank you for watching.